incident during his recent WBA lightweight world title bout against Lamont Roach Jr. The match ended in a controversial majority draw, igniting strong reactions from both fans and commentators, many of whom feel Davis may have benefited from biased treatment. Tank, truth be told, you didn't win that bout. The only reason you walked away with the belt is because of your status as a money-making champ. No way was that draw fair, and had the officials counted that knee as a knockdown, you would have lost. The real uproar started in the 9th round when Davis shockingly dropped to one knee. Referee Steve Willis began a count, yet curiously did not rule it a knockdown. That moment has rocked the boxing community, with many believing Davis should have faced penalties or lost the belt outright. Instead, he retained it, sparking outrage and leaving Roach irate. I'm not the ref, but come on. If he had to wipe sweat from his eye, he had to wipe sweat. But the rules say if you take a knee voluntarily, it's a count, period, Roach said. But I wasn't banking on that. I was focused on what I came to do. Initially, the WBA stood firm in defending both Davis and Willis. They published a piece on their site backing the referee's decision and dismissed allegations of favoritism. The article insinuated that critics were misinformed, which only stirred the pot more. But then, in a surprising reversal, WBA President Gilberto Mendoza deleted the article and personally reached out to Roach and his father with an apology, stating the article was just one contributor's opinion and not the WBA's official view. Before we move forward, want to naturally boost your health and energy? Introducing Moringa Powder Capsules, your all-in-one superfood supplement packed with essential nutrients, minerals, and antioxidants. Known as the Miracle Tree, Moringa supports immunity, digestion, and radiant skin. Ideal for everyone from athletes to busy parents. With our easy-to-swallow capsules, staying healthy on the go is now effortless. Try your first bottle of Moringa Magic today, link in the description. For a limited time, it's 50% off, affiliate link, no extra cost to you. Now, back to the action. What's truly puzzling is how that knee wasn't ruled a knockdown. Davis wasn't hurt, sure, but if you go down on a knee while punches are flying, that's a knockdown by the book. Some folks are even arguing that he should have been disqualified, citing the moment when his corner came in and put a towel on his face mid-round. Personally, I think that's excessive. It's more of a warning-worthy incident, not a disqualification. Mendoza's apologies to Roach and his father caught many off guard. It's extremely rare for a sanctioning body's president to make such a personal gesture. Champ, as president of the WBA, I want to sincerely apologize for the opinion shared on our website. We always believed in you and we're proud of your performance, Mendoza told Roach. He then doubled down, telling Roach's father, "Please pass along my apologies. That opinion did not reflect our official stance. Your son had an outstanding performance, and we knew it would be a great fight." Boxing today seems overly focused on protecting undefeated records. Roach's father mentioned how disorganized the live event was, saying his son went and described it as chaotic. They promised to improve things moving forward. This shocking reversal from the WBA raised questions about their motives. Had they originally published the article to protect Davis? And if they truly believed in the legitimacy of the refs? "Call, why pull it down so quickly? I was the aggressor, he was defensive. I was trying to land, trying to score. I thought I had to, just to win rounds," Roach reflected. "I wasn't always landing, but I was pressing forward." Mendoza didn't stop at an apology. He hinted that a rematch might be in the works, saying, "I've asked the WBA committee to monitor Roach's rematch request closely. However, based on what both fighters said post-fight, I believe they'll agree to run it back." That raises further concerns. If the WBA was so sure about Davis's performance, why the rush to push for a rematch? Are they trying to clean up a messy situation or subtly admitting that the result was flawed? According to Roach, the rematch clause was already in place. It was in the contract from the start, just in case it ended in a loss or a draw, he said. Now it's up to the A side whenever they're ready. I'm thinking July. That's soon to me. Davis, meanwhile, finally broke his silence, clearly frustrated by the criticism. All these people whining about the knee like I haven't been grinding. Y'all mad I'm still champ? That's wild, Davis said. I'm not ducking a rematch, but don't act like I didn't do my job in that ring. He admitted Roach exceeded expectations. We trained together as amateurs. I knew he was serious, but he did better than I thought. Honestly, I think he edged it. But that no knockdown call? That was just bizarre. Tank didn't hold back, calling out Roach directly. He keeps talking like he got robbed. Man, you didn't do enough to take my belt. If you want it, come get it again. I took a knee and suddenly it's a crime? The ref made his decision. Move on. This only added fuel to the fire. Critics argue that Davis is dodging accountability and that he absolutely should have been penalized for that moment. Others say it's just more proof of how boxing politics play favorites. Even Tank admitted, I think I boxed a little too much. There were moments I could have taken advantage. He was slow at times. He continues to downplay the backlash. In a recent post, he said, I didn't break no rules. I handled business. They mad because I'm still champ. His defiance resonates with some fans who view him as a misunderstood champion constantly under scrutiny. However, others see his comments as dismissive and lacking in sportsmanship. The tension between these two camps, Davis defenders and Roach supporters, has spilled over into social media, with both sides relentlessly debating every detail of the ninth round. The idea that a substance like hair grease could be considered a performance-altering irritant may seem absurd to some, but Roach's team insists it played a real role in what happened. Whether or not this argument holds water in the eyes of the commission remains to be seen. Still, it adds yet another wrinkle to an already tangled situation. Canelo Alvarez's blunt take also added gravity to the discussion. As one of boxing's most respected names, his claim that Davis should have been disqualified carries considerable weight. If a fighter's corner steps in mid-round, wipes him down, and the fight continues like nothing happened, that's a violation. That's a DQ, Canelo said during a Hot 97 interview. His remarks put pressure not only on Davis, but on the WBA and the New York Commission to be more transparent moving forward. Even fans who support Davis have begun to express confusion over why no replay was used, why Willis began a count, but never officially ruled a knockdown, and why the corner was allowed to interfere. These lapses have turned what should have been a career-defining bout for both fighters into a never-ending controversy. Looking ahead, the rematch looms large. It's not just a second fight, it's a test of the sport's ability to self-correct. Can boxing rise above the accusations of favoritism and fix its reputation with a rematch that is clean, fair, and free from doubt? Or will it be more of the same, with controversy shadowing every round? In the end, Roach continues to train, now more motivated than ever. This time, I'm not leaving anything to chance, he said in a recent interview. If they're not going to give me the win, I'm going to take it in a way they can't deny. Davis, on the other hand, remains resolute and battle-tested, maintaining that he never needed to cheat and that he won the first fight the hard way. As boxing fans wait for the official announcement of the rematch date, one thing is clear. Both men are ready to settle this in the ring once and for all. But whether the institutions around them are ready to rise to the challenge remains to be seen.